Hi, I'm Stephanie Catalano, licensed clinical social worker, personal development author, life coach, public speaker, and the host of the Mindful Makeover podcast. I am committed to bringing you insightful conversations that will help you move forward in your life, turn your dreams into reality, feel good, and live your life on purpose with purpose. If you're ready for healing, empowerment, and transformation, you're in the right place, so let's do this. Hi everyone, welcome back to the Mindful Makeover podcast. I hope you all are feeling your best and enjoying the new year so far. It is wild that we are closely approaching February. Today I feel inspired to talk about the importance of intentions and the importance of our attention. To be completely transparent with you, this past week, my attention hasn't been aligned with my intentions, and it's no wonder I've been feeling overwhelmed and stressed. I'm sure I'm not alone in this, and so I wanted to have a conversation about this topic, so here it goes. If you have been following me for a while, and if you have the Mindful Makeover workbook, you have heard me talk about the benefits and the power of intentions. You know these are something that I absolutely swear by, but here's the thing. Intentions are a guiding principle for how we want to be, how we want to live, and how we want to show up in the world. It's what we set out to do, what we aim to do, and they almost become a plan for how we want to feel throughout the day. Every morning for the past 7 years, I've been starting my morning with setting an intention, and I specifically do this so it becomes what guides me throughout the day. In other words, if my intention is to feel good for the day, no matter what comes my way, then I make choices around what feels good to me moment to moment, which in essence keeps me aligned with my intention. But you see, there's a secret. Here it is. You can have wonderful, beautiful, empowering intentions, but without consciously placing your attention on what's aligned with your intention, you won't get very far. Our attention is absolutely everything. What we focus on is where we give our energy, and where we give our energy will always come to life or grow. I learned this again this week. Obviously, I'm a human, so it happens. But this week, I started my morning setting my intention. But because I have so much on my plate right now, I noticed throughout certain days, my attention was being placed on the opposite of what my intention was. And because of it, I experienced undesired outcomes, and I created all this additional stress that really could have been avoided had I been more deliberate with who and what I was placing my attention on. Obviously, as humans, it's easy to fall off track, and it's also okay to fall off track. I always say what really matters is your ability to bounce back and not be held back by the fact that you did fall off track, because it's normal, it's going to happen. The point is that you get back up. And the point I really want to make with you all in this episode is the importance of paying attention throughout the day. I can't say that enough. If your intention is to be happy, no matter what, then as you go throughout the day, you must be deliberate in choosing to focus on only that which makes you happy. Because think about it. If you want to be happy, but yet you're focusing on everything that's not going well, you're dwelling on past events that once upset you. You're reliving or retelling stories of where somebody hurt you or where something went wrong. How can you expect to be happy? You can't, simply because the two don't align. So today I invite you to either start or continue to live your life guided by intentions, and to do your best to make sure your focus supports your intention. I know life can be a lot at times, but it's up to us to take responsibility, to set ourselves up to feel good and for success. We tend to complicate things, and while sure, can life be complicated at times? Absolutely, but it doesn't always have to be, and the majority of times, it's not necessarily what's happening to us or around us, but rather how we choose to respond. So I want to leave you all with at least one way you can make sure your intention and attention are aligned. So begin your morning by taking a couple minutes to think about, what do you most want? What do you most need? And to really take time to explore, how do you want to feel throughout the day? Do you want to feel content? Do you want to feel excited? Do you want to feel empowered? Do you want to feel at peace? Do you want to feel loved? Do you want to feel accomplished or productive? really get clear on how do you want to feel. So for example, if let's say you want to feel at peace, then your intention would be, today I will feel at peace no matter what is happening to me or around me. Then as you begin your day, make sure you are placing your attention only on the things that bring you peace and making decisions of things that are going to give you the result of what it means to feel at peace. One thing that you can do, I know this probably sounds like it's a small thing, but it's actually a huge thing and it can be life-changing. I do this in my own life and it works. It absolutely helps. But you can use your phone. We all know we are attached to our phone. It's the one thing we probably never lose sight of. So let's use it to our advantage. And one way you can do that is by setting an alarm throughout the day, even if it's just 3 times, but set an alarm that reminds you to slow down and check in with yourself. So maybe you'll set the alarm at lunchtime, then maybe at 3 p.m., and then perhaps at 6 p.m. or right before dinner time, and really use those moments throughout the day to slow down, check in with yourself, and ask yourself, how are you feeling? In those moments, are you aligned with your original intention, which was to feel at peace? And if you notice that you aren't aligned with feeling at peace, then use that time to notice it and with grace and understanding, let it go, be gentle on yourself, and reconnect to the intention of feeling at peace. I truly believe we are all doing the best we can with what we have, and I can't highlight enough how important it is to take ownership in checking in with yourself and use every moment as a new opportunity to do what's best for you and to do what feels good. You are in more control than you believe you are, and you are powerful beyond measure. I have more control than sometimes I believe I do, and I am also powerful beyond measure. We all are. So here's to using intentions as a guide to run the day rather than letting the day run us, and here's to deliberately placing our attention only on that which serves and supports our highest and best self. Thank you for joining me today. If you found today's episode to be insightful and inspiring, subscribe so you don't miss out on the next one. And I kindly ask that you please leave me a review so together we can help the next person. To learn more about my products and services, check out www.themindfulliving.com and come connect with me on Instagram at mindfulliving.now, where I share daily inspiration, mindful skills, tips, and more. Until the next episode, stay mindful and always remember the power that lives inside of you.